Whether you call them magic or menace, consumer drones have literally changed our perspective. The things they can do and the shots that they can capture are amazing. But with great altitude comes great responsibility. So we are so happy to have Eric Ebenstein from DJI here with us today to talk toys, but also to talk about safety and staying on the right side of the law. Hello, Eric, and thank you for bringing your little friends.
Hello, absolutely.
These are so cool. What is the most important thing that we should be thinking about when we start talking about drones?
There's a host of interesting things. Make sure you get the right drone for the person, the job, what you're trying to do, professional, consumer. A lot of our drones kind of straddle the prosumer line where you can use it for fun, you can use it for work, and making sure that you understand how to use these, you understand how to use them by way of feature, and also to make sure you're abiding by the law.
That sounds great, but I want the biggest, bestest, fastest drone, right? I think that's when people come in and they're like, I want the sports car of drones. Right. What is the misconception about drones? Like, do you really need that big, bad, fast one?
Well, what we've been doing lately, as you can see from the one you have there to the ones that are on the table in front of us, sometimes bigger isn't always better. Some of the ones here, which is the Mavic Air and the Spark, you get a feature-laden drone that's smaller, more portable, and cheaper. So for use for all kinds of different groups of people.
I mean, when you say portable, I mean, like this is ultimately the size of a cell phone. It's really, really tiny.
Yeah, these two are both less than a pound, about the size of a can of soda. This one is, while slightly bigger, the legs close like this to make it even more portable. And there's batteries in them, but if you need extra batteries, you have these here. And you can fly them on your phone, your device, or you can use a controller and you put your phone into the controller. And
that does look cooler, right?
It's cooler and you can see more. You can see more. You don't have to worry about, you're only focusing on several things at once. With the setup like this, using the DJI Go app, you can concentrate on the pictures you're taking, the video, but also understand your altitude, your distance, a few other important things.
Something in this area, we shoot this show in the Washington, D.C. area. There's not a lot of place that you can actually fly a drone. So how, when you're thinking about those safety, responsibility, all those things, is there anything that the drone can do to help us with making the right decisions?
Well, at DJI, we take safety, security, privacy, all those kinds of issues very, very personally and seriously. So as a company, for a number of years now, we've had something called geofencing built into the drone. So inside of these drones, it has a connection to GPS when you turn on the drone and when you connect. So the drone effectively knows where it is. And it doesn't know exactly where it is. Right. We randomize it within a certain area to protect the user's privacy, but also to make sure they know that they're in the right airspace, and the maps show where they should be and where they shouldn't be. And to the extent possible, we, as much as we can, help guide the user to stay out of harm's way. So the FAA, within the United States Department of Transportation, controls all of the airspace. Right. Airplanes, and they've determined that if it weighs 0.55 pounds or more, it's an aircraft. So even these two smaller drones are considered aircraft by the FAA and have to abide by FAA airspace. So for example, Washington, D.C., for obvious reasons, a big no-fly zone 15 miles around. So these drones, when they connect, will know that they're inside that airspace. If I'm, say, sitting in my office in downtown DC, I'm all ready, I go, I'm excited to fly, I turn it on, the rotors won't activate, the drone won't take off, it won't work.
What are the things that people really are excited about with drones these days? Because it's kind of gotten past that, oh, it's so cool, look at these shots I can get. What are people looking for in drones when they're making a purchase these days?
So the personal and the professional are looking for slightly different things, or sometimes some of the same. They care mostly about the picture and the video and how easy it is to use. These, you can press a button. If you don't want to navigate it by the sticks, you can just press a simple button, it will take off and it'll hover in front of you.
Wow.
So you don't have to constantly be adjusting for altitude and all the rest of it. So it's ease of use. You can take it out of the package, do a few things that are required by law, register with the FAA if you're a consumer, or if you want to do professional use, take a test to make sure you're certified. DJI also does one extra step and makes you take a knowledge quiz.
Oh, that's great.
To make sure you know a few rules of the road, but for the sky, before you get out there. And then it's just, what kind of features do you want? Do you want to take, a lot of people are into dronies. This is kind of a droney. You can fly this with your hands. You can do a signal like this, which means selfie. It'll fly up, turn around, come back and take a picture of you.
Amazing.
Very interesting things.
That's so cool. Is this for everybody? If a little kid says, this is what I want for the holiday season, is that the right decision we should be making?
There's a certain age, an age limitation that you have to fly them by themselves. You can you understand why. But they are relatively simple to use. We try to make it as easy as possible for families, individuals, groups to use them. But like all kind of electronic consumer devices, you want to be a little bit smart about how you use them.
So if I want to actually get these for myself or for the show, maybe for the show, where can I get more information?
So easy place to find out a lot of information is DJI.com, of course, our website. You can also go to any of the major retailers. They're sold in Apple stores and Best Buy. You can buy them online via Amazon Prime and have it here in a day or two. For pure information purposes, knowbeforeyouFly.org is the FAA's website, all about how to fly these safely, what you need to do. But there's tons of information about DJI products all over the internet and gives you, I think, everything you want to know.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing your little buddies, too.
You bet. Happy to.
When we come back, another gadget tries to take my money, but they may have to fight this drone for it. The Tech Show will be right back. This little guy swooping in. Ew.
Hey Google, turn 2 lights to red. To red.
Sure, changing 3 lights to red.
Yeah, red is red. Hey Google, turn the lights to green.
You got it, changing 3 lights to green.
Yeah. Okay, so Google, turn 2 lights. Hey Google, turn 2 lights to yellow.
You got it, changing 3 lights to yellow.
Yeah. Google, 2 lights to red. Hey Google.
She's not dead.